Hello and welcome. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some Hearthstone Battlegrounds. Blood Fury. So Putricide, Draxus, Gallywix. Gallywix is quite weak. Draxus is like, please give me 7th or 8th. Professor Putricide's not any good either. Not really. Any hero that has an active hero power is pretty subpar, in my opinion. Other examples would be like Ragnaros. Patches the Pirate. I'd say Nefarian's probably one of the only ones that's like a good active hero power that costs money. Our hero power is at the start of next combat, give your leftmost minion plus 10 attack. That is temporary attack. It's only for that battle. So you're paying 1 gold for 10 attack. Works best on 3 specific minions. Bow Reaper, your 6 mech, which requires, you know, super late game tech. Anything with cleave, basically. Tier 4, Cave Hydra, and then Tier 3, Cobalt Guardian. Those are really the only 3 minions that it's, in my opinion, like ever even worth considering using this hero power on. Everything else you just don't get enough value out of. I guess maybe technically 4th place would be like a minion that has Divine Shield, because then you're getting double the value. But even then, I think you're better off just playing without the hero power. Pretend like you don't have one. Just try to play good Battlegrounds. Until you do get one of those minions. I think a trap that a lot of players fall into in Battlegrounds is they think that just because they have a hero power, they should use it. So, like an example of a hero that feels like bait is Sir Finley. Let me see if I can look that up real quick. Right here, Sir Finley Murgleton. Give a random friendly minion +1/+1 after you sell a minion. Refresh this. Costs 1 gold for 1/1. The players tend to like play it and use it, and it's just bad. Like, it's just bad. It's a trap. Just because you have a hero power doesn't mean you have to use it. It's one of the reasons I think passive hero powers are so strong. They don't require you to waste gold on them.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
Hey, this is actually kind of an okay mid-game, like early-game pair. Alternatively, and actually you can use Rat Pack with your hero power. It can be pretty strong in the early game also, but... yeah, I think I'm just going to take that, rather than try to roll for an Amalgam. I don't think we freeze for that pair. Direwolf is not a permanent minion. So I don't intend to keep a Direwolf on the board into the late stages of the game. So generally, I try to avoid going for triples on minions that I don't intend to keep forever. Because you're spending 9 gold total to buy the minion. Then you just turn around and sell it for 1 gold. Just 1. So the net investment loss is 8 gold lost. You do get to discover a minion of a higher tier, but it's just such a huge loss just to get a triple. I don't think that it's usually worth it. Okay. I see that the game is giving us some direction, apparently. Sort of seems like we're going beasts here. Okay. I have no taunt, which means that attack order is determined based on who has the most minions. If you have a tie on number of minions, then it's a 50-50 chance on who goes first. Pretty good chance I've got more minions than my opponent right now, but it could be 50-50 that he gets to attack first, in which case my Hydra might die. Sorry, my Hyena might die. I always call it Hydra, I don't know why. So it might be worthwhile to consider putting a weaker minion first, a weaker beast, just so that you kill something, so this thing can hopefully scale and not get picked off. Watch this guy smash right into that. Okay, it didn't, but... Just talking out loud about my thoughts. Like, you can scale the Hydra by 1 health. It can survive a lot of early game attacks. I do feel like the Hyena is not a permanent minion either. This is basically just a mid-game board state to get us through. Alright, now that is a triple that I do definitely like. Okay, You know what? I think we're gonna... Let me think for a sec. Next turn, the cost to upgrade is 7. We're gonna have 8. I can sell this to make 9. I'd have to sell this and this. I can tavern up next turn. Buy this next turn. Discover tier 5, which is definitely a more, like, board-defining tier than tier 4. However, we could just discover right now and hopefully find a Cave Hydra. Yeah, I think I just like the Hyena, the tier 4 better right now. I think it's too greedy to try to sell all that stuff. Oh, wow, I'm a genius. Alright, so now Rage Potion becomes super good. See, it's not luck if you call it, right? Unfortunately, that died first. Didn't have very much board space. Okay, well, a tie against the Rat King is pretty good as our hero. We also didn't use our hero power, so... Yeah, I think because we landed the Hyena and we've got the triple on Rat Pack right now, I'm just going to be a little greedy now. We will use our hero power. I think we actually want... I don't really need this to create a 5th rat. I just need to make sure we get all the board space value from it. I think we'll do, like, that. Perhaps. Actually, I don't need the +1 attack on the Hyena. It said Hydra. Hydra, Hyena. Hydra, Hyena. Hyena, Hydra. I don't need the +1 as much as I need it as normal because we've got Rage Potion active on it. So I think we will go more like that. So if these are both dead, then there will be 3 minions on board. Death Rattle hopefully can create 5 rats. 5 2/2s. We'll see. This will have 12 attack because of our hero power, which is extremely strong right now. Need to get some more health on it so it can maybe survive its own attack. Not bad considering we only have 5 minions, and Ooh, that's kind of interesting. We don't have a Murloc yet, but these are extremely good. And if you can triple this, you get to discover 2 Murlocs, which I really like doing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy these.
That's what I would have
I'm gonna miss the first battle cry, but we get the second one. These are tier 4, which is good.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Basically, what I'm trying to hopefully accomplish here is just that, here's my logic. If you have tier 1 or tier 2 Murlocs on your board, and they become one of your permanent minions, like a Poisonous Divine Shield Murloc, you don't do much damage when you win because they're only Tavern tier 1. I like Primal Fin as a body because it's tier 4, and it does a lot of extra damage when you win. And I really like creating Golden Primal Fin because of the extra, like, economic value you get when you just discover a lot. We'll see. It has worked for me before. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's always correct, but it feels okay right now.
I've got some fresh recruits for
Okay,
you.
this synergizes super well with Rat Pack, and is definitely better than the Direwolf, so we will buy that for now. These have no synergy with our current board. You're gone. I think we will keep cycling the health. I do want these to have more health. I don't think that it's a mistake to taunt Hydras. It can be. If you have a Lightfang, you don't want to taunt them. But if you don't have a Lightfang, you kind of need to taunt them just to make them grow fast enough.
I like like where you're going with this. You're doing great out there.
Hopefully. I mean, 6 health is kind of low. We'll still probably suicide. Crap. I'd definitely lose this fight because the pack leader died. I don't have enough attack damage on the rats. Need to find an amalgam.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
So golden rat versus this rat, like there's not really that much of an advantage to this one. The 2/2s are better for trading against tokens, but almost worth considering like swapping just so that we get the extra 5, like it'll be a 5 attack because of the pack leader. But need to play for a sec here, I'm thinking too much. Okay, so unfortunately we have all beasts, so only 1/4 of the normal value from this. Oh, excuse me, that's not true. We have a Murloc, I forgot. Whoopsies. But it's still early enough that we can pivot, and Lightfang with any beast synergy is, well, Lightfang with anything is just extremely good. So we need to like clear out some of the non-permanent beasts so that the buff doesn't land on the wrong target. I want it to land on the Hydra every turn. So we probably ditch the Hyena, ditch the Rat Pack, ditch the Pack Leader. Put Poison on the Primal Fin is great. This is definitely a permanent minion now. This is our permanent Murloc. Alright, so you're gone. You're gone. You get Poison. You need to go because you're Murloc. You need to find an Amalgam. Alright. Perfect. So while this is on the board, I still technically have a Murloc, so I can discover 2 Murlocs. Hopefully we can discover 2 Amalgams right now. Amalgam number 1. Amalgam number 2. Fantastic. Lightfang? Oh my god. Game loves me, wants me to be happy. Alright, so Hydra kinda does need to go first. You need to go also. Which means I could have bought that, maybe made stuff bigger. Whatever. More poison seems good.
That's what I would have picked.
Second Hydra is not great. So normally you don't want your Hydra to be taunted, right? Because now we have Lightfang, but it already has taunt. So it kind of needs to be in attack position 1 so that it doesn't get murdered. Because if something attacks it, it doesn't get to cleave. So generally I'm going to put it in position 1, let it do its job cleaving. And the idea behind taunting a Hydra is that if you can just make it huge enough that the only thing that can really trade with it is poison, then that's fine. And since we have double Lightfang and it's already kind of biggish, I think that it's going to work out just fine. I also want to stay on 7 minions every turn so that we don't always get attacked first. That increases the chances that the Hydra just gets murdered.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
I think I'm going to go to Tavern 5, try to find 3rd Lightfang maybe. Get super lucky. This guy's pretty solid. So Lightfang, at the end of each turn give a random friendly mech, Murloc, Demon, Beast. So this is my Beast, this is my Murloc, this is my Demon, this is my Beast. That's why I was so excited about the double amalgam. I don't know if I explained that properly earlier. So the idea behind getting this Primal Fin is just to hopefully discover either discover another Toxfin to give the second amalgam poison, or possibly discover a third amalgam, combine the two amalgams, discover a Foe Reaper. Then Foe Reaper becomes my mech, and then the singular amalgam is now my just my beast. This guy's pretty strong. This could theoretically value trade in here. If this goes here and this goes here, then maybe we can tie. No, we can't tie. Okay. Well, we still have 20 health. It's unfortunate that that lived. A lot of damage. And we got double Lightfang on the board, so we're scaling really well every turn. That guy only has single Lightfang. We should be able to outscale him. Okay, so another amalgam would be fine. Or Toxin is fine as well. At this point, I could just keep cycling buffs on the Hydra. Keep on trying to make it as big as possible. I kind of want Divine Shield on the amalgams though, so let's look for a Noyo module. Perfect. This does give me 2 taunts, unfortunately. So to play around Cleave, we're gonna have to put one on the rightmost. I don't know why I just bought that. Everything that is a mech has poison. There's no point to that at all. That was stupid. I forgot that I just gave it poison. So. Oh well. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if we found the Lightfangs early enough. Excellent. So the Hydra survives the first attack. Nice. My thing survives with 1, so we get a value trade. Hopefully it connects with either the Mal'Ganis or the old Murkai. Not one of the tokens. This thing can trade most of his board all day. Which means this should be able to connect with Mal'Ganis or Murkai. Then this connects with something else. Ah, that's unfortunate. Now one of these could take him out. Don't do it! Don't! No! Foolish Murloc. Oh wow. Much, much, much closer than I would have expected. Is there any reason to consider using our hero power anymore, or has that thing scaled enough?
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Might already just be big enough. We just want to find that triple Lightfang. This is also a really good demon to scale, but it's kind of late. Probably only 2 more rounds of battle. Alright, we fought this guy 5 turns ago. He had 2 taunts, 3 taunts of divine, 3 taunts, 2 divine shields. Cleave first is still, I think, appropriate. Unless he picked up a second Lightfang, I think we probably outscaled him. Unfortunately, we hit the poison one. If we had hit that, we could have cleaved the poison. He still has 3 poisons. I have 3 poisons as well. But he just picked up Divine Shield. This is going to be close. It's really going to come down to trading, like, the order. If I can pick off the Divine Shield... No, boo. So, my Amalgam has to go right. And then his Amalgam has to hit my Lightfang. And then I still lose, right? My Exodus is 6, he's on Tavern 5, so I'm, yeah, just out. Okay. Well, that turn where I discovered a 3rd poison, if I had found that 3rd amalgam and found my... and then turned that in to discover tier 6 and picked up a Foe Reaper, so we had 2 cleaves, I think we would have been able to win, but... Not bad. Pretty actual, like, pretty damn good for this hero. This hero's garbage. So to get third place is totally fine. I'm definitely happy with that result. Cool. So, all right. Well, let me know what your thoughts are. I'll see you guys in the next video. Always, thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.